So happy new year everybody. It's 2025. If you've been following me for a while, you know that over the last couple of years I've always done quick breakdown videos. Do something a little bit different. I'll still do the quick videos, but I'm also going to do like enter the world of breakdown so that you can see pretty much from start to finish what it's like, what it entails. And then a lot of people can decide whether or not that's what they want to get into. I just thought it'd make a bit more of an interesting video doing a longer version as well. So first job of the year, just been called out to a leaking boiler. It's leaking through the ceiling. They said it's a Worcester Bosch boiler up in the loft, so let's go and see. So we can see wet straight away as soon as we get up in the loft. Follow the chipboard road. So we've still got pressure, so that eliminates the heat inside. Let's have a quick look at the pipework. See a little bit of a drip there. So we're going to whip the case off. It's a CDI, so it's just the 2 screws. The screws don't come out all the way, just slacken those off, undo the clip at the top, and then the case will slide towards you. So no obvious signs of a leak so far. Let's have a closer look. The usual suspect is the flow adapter or the right hand manifold. That's looking good. So the next one's going to be the flow manifold. That looks alright as well, to be fair. Can't quite see. Hang on. That looks like a bit of a leak down there. Well, let's get that tray out of the way and get drenched at the same time. Right, put that out of the way. Now we've got to get this condense trap out of the way so we can see a little bit better. It's a little bit tricky with one hand, but you just pop that out, pull it towards you, and try and not pour all the water on the PCB. Wow, I mean, look at the state of the top of that condense trap. Clearly this has been serviced every year. Right, with that out of the way, we can see what the problem is. This has obviously been going for some time. Starting to rust the frame of the boiler. That's literally going to be a fibre washer that's gone. So let's turn the power off. Get the cold inlet turned off underneath. Use a spanner, not a screwdriver, because the brass will snap off and that will really ruin your day. In my little handy washer box, and I get a 1/2 inch washer out. There we go. That's what we're going to swap it with. So I'm going to go for my wear set spanner. 24mm is the size you want. Not that side, it's the other side. There you go. It's been leaking for so long it's coated the nut. I've got to wiggle that to get that on. Nice secure fit with plenty of leverage. So get that undone. So just literally wrestle with that, twist it out of the way as best you can. Then we're going to have to get rid of that fibre washer. Knock the spanner off, break your toe as well, brilliant. That's a joke, I wear steel toe caps obviously, PP and all that. With that moved out of the way, that's nice and accessible now. Get rid of that fibre washer. That was almost too easy. I thought I was going to have to scrape it off. Put the new one on, and then try and wrestle with that back on. As you can see, it genuinely is quite tricky to get that back round. So I've cleaned all that pipe off as best I can as well, just to help. Once that's tight enough, give it a pinch up, and then it's important to let it slip and catch your knuckles, because that's what you really want to do. Right, so when you're happy that's all tightened back up, going to undo the cold inlet again at the bottom. This is where we're going to see if we're going to get wet or not. All looks good so far. Let's just have a quick look. Shine a light on it, get some blue roll on it. Just check it's completely dry. Looks good to me, to be fair. After cleaning out the condense trap and replacing the rubber washer, I'm going to put plenty of lube on there. Helps it slide in a lot easier. It's all about an easy life. Connect the hose back up again. Now we're going to turn the power back on. Green light means go. So we're going to run that hot tap just to check there's no leaks. Have a look underneath as well. Just check that all looks good. No drips from anywhere else. Let that run for a couple of minutes. Right, now that's all good. We've got to do our 26.9s because we've had the case off. So press and hold the chimney sweep button. That's going to put the boiler in maximum. And then you can use the central heating dial as your throttle. So all the way to the left is min, all the way to the right is max. This is where we attach the gauge for our fan pressure test. Make sure it's a digital gauge on negative pressure because that's going to suck. Then you check the fan pressure to MIs. That'll tell us whether it needs to be stripped down or not. So we've got 9.0 for min, that's spot on. Then we're going to turn it to max. That's where we're going to test our max readings. 9.8. It says 9.6, give or take 0.5, so that seems pretty good to me. However, there's nothing like getting it perfect. So pop that off, and then our max adjustments in there. It'll tell you on there which way you go. So with that one done, all it was a domestic hot water outlet fibre washer. Looks like it's probably never been tightened up from the start, and it's just like weeped over time. So that was a nice easy one. Serviced it while I was there because you've got to do 26.9s anyway. So yeah, filled all that out. Service report sent to the customer straight away via email. And that's another one on the books for next time. When I went, I thought it'd be either the left or the right manifold, or I was hoping for a flow adapter, but to be honest, I don't know what's easier, a flow adapter or a fibre washer. So, but yeah, that's the first breakdown and job done in 2025, and I'll see how I go for making another video next time. If you like these longer videos, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing and commenting and sharing, it all helps. Because I won't know what's best to make unless I know the feedback. So thank you. Happy days.